Okay, so this is going to be an instructional video of a 23 plate Weinsberg Pepper edition. First of all, we're going to go around the outside of the vehicle and then we will go into the internal. The main purpose of this video is to highlight really where all the main components are, i.e. your drain valves and some of the control panels. So as you can see, this vehicle does have an awning on it. I will send a separate link how to set up and use an awning. So first things first, we will go around to the passenger side. This is just in case you need to get access to the bonnet area. So if you do need to get access to the bonnet area, if you open the passenger door, you'll see here the bonnet release catch. Pull that down once and that will then release. Also, while we are here at the passenger door, you can see here is going to be your diesel and AdBlue fill. You use your main vehicle blade key to get access to your diesel tank. So the main reason for showing you this is just really if you need to jump start the vehicle for any reason. If you need to jump start the vehicle, your negative terminal is just here, and then your positive is just down here under this black cap here. This black cap is your positive terminal. Also under here, obviously you've got your fluid tanks, and then in front of the driver you've got your screen wash fill. So now we are going to carry on around the vehicle on the passenger side. As you can see, I've got some lockers already open. So this locker is a great locker. This is going to be practically your service locker. So as you can see, you've got your big fresh water tank here. You've got a big red cap here if you want to clean internally. To fill the tank, you just need to take this blue cap off here, put the hose pipe in, and that will fill up your blue tank. Here is going to be your mains hookup. To get the mains hookup in here, you've got an access hatch here which you feed underneath the vehicle, and then you can plug into your mains here. As you can see, we have got your freshwater and grey waste release valves. Currently they are in the open position, which you can see on the stickers here. At the back here, the black valve with the blue tabs is going to be your frost protect valve for your boiler. So at the minute this is in the open position. To close this, you just need to twist this knob on top and then push this button in. If this button is staying out, like you can see now, that means the temperature is below 3 degrees, and then what you need to do is warm the vehicle up to close this valve properly so you can fill up your boiler. I'm not going to attempt it now because I am currently in -8 while doing this video. And then here we have got which is on another mechanism, it's a pull string which is going to control your freshwater and waste tank heaters. So that is controlled by that. Here we've got your flue for your boiler. So you want to keep this clear at all times, especially when you're running on gas, because it does get quite hot. And then here we've got your toilet cassette area. As you can see, your toilet cassette is in place. To release, you just need to lift up that green tab there, and that will then pull out towards you, like so. And then if you want to empty or clean your cassette, all you need to do is twist this black nozzle out here to the right, to the left, sorry, take the cap off, tilt up the cassette, and as you're doing that, you put your thumb on this button here. This just lets air into the top of the cassette so the fluids flow out evenly. And then when you want to put this back, and after you've cleaned, just align it and just push it in and make sure that green clip there is down securely so your toilet cassette is securely into place. As you can see, you've got a pull out handle here as well, so you can take your toilet cassette for a nice stroll. Next at the rear we have got your garage area. As you can see, we've got lights on here which are controlled just on a switch on each side. These lights will only turn on with your 12 volt system on in the habitation. We have got your tool kit just here, so that will have your jack in there and towing eye. As you can see, we've got a tow hook. Couldn't think of the name then, but yeah, we've got tow hook, and then obviously your power for the external brake lights. You've got camera up there. Now we are on the driver's side of the habitation. Obviously got plenty of storage. Got storage up here, same on the other side, some straps around as well. We have got your awning winder here. Obviously we've got your inflation kit as well, so that's in case you do get a slow puncture. So the next locker is going to be your gas locker, so you can fit 2 tanks in here, and then to connect it's just up here to the regulator. So it looks like you could fit 2 6-kilogram tanks in here. Here we've got ventilation for your fridge and freezer. Just keep this clear at all times, just so the fridge freezer is getting ventilation. And then this compartment is going to be your external shower point, and then this one is external power, so you've got an external socket power there as well. And that is everything really externally. So now we will go into the habitation area. As you can see, we have got an electric step which is controlled here, like so. This seems to only be controlled when the habitation control panel is switched on. As soon as you come into the habitation area, you've got your habitation control panel, which does the 12 volt system, resources at the top left. You've got your tanks, your water and grey waste, 0% because they are empty. Got your batteries, starter battery which is your vehicle, leisure battery, your voltage. Got your room climate, so you can turn your heating on here, plus and minus, comfort or fast. Change the source, so you can have gas off and electric on. 900 watts or 1800. It's coming up with an error because I am playing around. If you're on campsite and you want to use mixed, you can use gas and electric as well. You can turn, you've got ventilation here, top left. Turn this up, this ventilates, turns the fans on and blows the air around the vehicle. And then the top right is to power off the heating. Hot water is here. Press turn on, plus and minus. You've got, I think, 3 settings on this. You've got 40 degrees, 60 degrees, and then 70. It's quite self-explanatory. You've got your water pump here, which you can turn on and off. Just on your water pump, just make sure you've got water in the system. You don't want to burn that motor out. You've got your energy source again, so you can obviously gas on its own, electric on its own, or you can mix the I'm just trying to make sure you can see the screen. You can do mixed as well, and your hot water, and then the top right you just press and turn that off again. You've got switches here, which is your water pump, so you can turn that on here as well. You got iNet app, so you can connect to this through Bluetooth app. I think if you are close to the vehicle, so you can turn the heating on and stuff like that. And then some general settings, and then to turn this off completely, just press this turn off button. You can either put it on standby, or you can turn it off completely. I'm going to leave this switched on because it does turn off all the lights as well, because this is your main control panel. And then this rocker switch here is going to be your external porch light. It does have two settings on this. I think one of them is like a master on all the time, and then I think another setting is it comes on as like a home light when you unlock the vehicle. As you can see, we have got a pull-out side kitchenette table, so it gives you more storage, not storage, more working space in the kitchen area. Got your 3-ring gas burner. If you are using this, once you have used it, just keep the glass cover up for around 20 minutes just to let everything cool down. We've got your tap here, so you've got your cold side and hot. So if you want to prime your system, your water system, hot and cold, first thing you need to do is fill up your freshwater tank. Once you've filled your freshwater tank up, to prime your system, switch your pump on at the control panel, then open the tap on the cold side. That will trigger the pump and the water will start to come through. Once you have done that, twist the tap to the hot side, and that will then fill your boiler up first, and then the water will come from your boiler through the tap. On the hot side, it might take a minute or so just because it's going to fill your boiler, which holds around 10 litres of your fresh water. Once that system is primed, you won't need to do anything. The only main thing you'll need to do is just keep an eye on your fresh water to make sure it is full. You've got lots of storage around. Underneath it, you've got main sockets, light switches. Top drawer here, you've got your internal gas isolation valves. So all that is if one of the appliances goes faulty, you can isolate that appliance, i.e. the hobs. If they go faulty, you can isolate that, and the fridge can still run off gas. To the right of that, you've got your fridge freezer here, which is controlled by these settings up here. Press and hold the power button, that will then light up. And then to go through these settings, just press and hold this square and it will flash. And now I can use the arrows to go through the settings. So as you can see, the settings are A, which is automatically. So that will automatically select the best source it has available. So if you plug into mains, it will automatically turn onto mains. If you're going to be off grid, it will go onto gas automatically. Next one is mains hookups when you're on campsite, if you want to do it manually. The next one is your vehicle battery. So that is actually running a live feed from the alternator when the engine is running. And then the last one is gas. So you can manually select these or just leave it on A and it will automatically select. And then the next one here is just going to be your temperature, which you can change to your desire. This all just depends on how much you fill that fridge freezer. To turn it off, just press another power button and eventually that will shut down like so. Next, you've got your bedroom area. Obviously got lots of storage, pocket storage up there. You've got your cupboards at the back as well. You've got storage under here. You've got storage under the beds at the end, which are on a light trigger when they get to a certain point. Hanging storage. So it's got great storage on this vehicle. There is a safe in this vehicle. As I'm aware, we do have the code for this safe. Speak to the sales rep at the time. You've got a TV bracket here. In here we've got your shower and toilet. Just below you've got your light switches. And then we've got your light switches in the just above the toilet for the cubicle as well. So here we've got your shower area. To use this, you've got doors on each side which are on hooks. That will then create your shower area. If you want to use the toilet, you need to slide the basin out of the way. That is controlled by like a locking pin here. So if I slide this in across, it will lock into place. If you need to use the toilet, undo the pin, lift it up and slide it across. Got your freshwater flush here for your toilet. So once you've used your toilet, you can press this button. That will then swill some fresh water around the bowl. You've got some light indicators on here, so this is just really going to indicate mainly when your toilet cassette is full. So if that light does come on, that means you need to empty your toilet cassette. You've got your TV here, and then in this cupboard this has got by the looks of it an automatically satellite dish, which is some buttons underneath. I have currently got that dish up. I'm not sure right now, but I don't know if you do turn the ignition on and try and drive off, I think it might automatically fold away, just so you don't forget, but keep that in mind in case you have got it up. You've got a table here which has got another table underneath. Pull this pin down and swivel, that gives you extended of the table. You've got a rail at the rear here, so this table leg chops up in half, pull the bottom piece out, hook it on, and then that makes up the extra bed area. Then we've got swivel passenger and driver seat. To swivel these, you just pull in this grey tab here, pull it and then just push and swivel. You'll get used to swiveling these seats. And you have got blackout blinds in the front cab area. Pinch these tabs here, slide across, and they will lock into place like so. When finished, slide them back. Just be gentle with these because they are expensive and they are delicate. Lock them into place. Same on the front windscreen, they just meet in the middle with a magnetic. So that is the instructional video complete on the Weinsberg. Like I said, this is just mainly to highlight the main components of the vehicle itself, because every vehicle has different areas and locations of the drain valves. If you need any, if you've got any more questions, leave a comment below or drop us an email.